Michigan State game. He throw it to Michigan, buddy. Michigan, buddy, get lit up. If Georgia pounds this ball down our throat in this first drive, we're gonna lose this game by a lot.
Yeah, I mean, if they score first drive, we could stop the live.
Tell me you recorded.
Yeah, I think it's live.
My dog said they scored in the first drive. We could stop the live. Dog, we could have stopped the live before the kickoff if that was the case. Hey,
I got hope.
If anybody is joining us, please don't watch the Florida Georgia game. Turn to Michigan State. You want to see some good football from two teams.
Well, I'm gonna send it out to
still our school, but we're trash.
Let me see my in camera. Go Gators.
Yeah, I see you, dog. In your Piercy Harvin. You want me to go put on the Tebow?
Yeah, put on the Tebow. We need the Tebow.
No,
you're not bringing out the Tebow.
Not for a 4-3 team.
No, I know. Keep the Tebow. Nah, don't bring out.
Don't deserve no Tebow magic. Dog, Michigan went for it on 4th down and got it. Big nuts. On their side of the field, on their 35, they went for it and got it. Michigan. Oh, first down, Michigan. Good throw. Good throw and catch. Georgia looks like. Oh, first down, Michigan. Good throw. Good throw and catch. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I just played it. I was checking to see if we were live.
I thought that was me on delay or something.
I'm going to put it in the frat chat.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I'll be right back, okay?
All right.
Back.
All right.
So Georgia in the opening 2 minutes has already moved into the 28-yard line floor. And right now that Florida defense has no idea what's coming. Is it going to be bootleg, the pass, quarterback run, or that counter again? James Cook straight up the middle for a couple. The Georgia offensive line coming off the ball. This is the defense of Florida, what it looks like. Here, Elam, one of the premier corners in the SEC, with the back end of the secondary. That's the shortest game of the day so far. The 2-yard run by Cook.
I forgot we were on TV. I had to go get the hairbrush. Oh, and Georgia's going right down the field on us.
Yeah, they already in the red zone.
The defense is so trash. Like it's shocking to see how bad we were last year, and then for him to bring Grantham back. You know how I feel about it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and say it right at the beginning of the game. This way, the outcome doesn't matter. I hate Dan Mullen. I can't stand him as a coach.
I'm over it.
Carlton, tell the people I've been telling you this since last year.
You've been telling me this since last year.
Just a trash coach. Absolute garbage. And I feel like the Gators, to be in a state like Florida with Miami and FSU down, should be killing it in recruiting, and we're not. And the reason
is, I look at it like this is your future. Like what Florida State is, what UM is. If we don't do something ASAP, that's gonna be it.
Oh yeah, and you play in a much harder conference. Like you don't play in the ACC, you play in the SEC. Think, oh, he had him, Michigan 3rd and 3. He had him and he missed him.
What's that score?
37-33, Michigan State. 1 minute 47 seconds left. 4th and 3. In Michigan State territory.
Let me
it's big play time.
I got to get my secondary TV. I had to pull his iPad out or something.
All right, we held him to a field goal, and he missed it. Okay. Let's go. It's a good start for the starting Gator. You know, I take issue with his belief that he doesn't need top talent to win, that he can mold his system to anybody or anything. It's just nonsense, man.
Not with his coaching skill set.
But
That's
Carlton, let
not
me
who
ask you
he
something,
is.
man. Saban is the greatest college coach we've ever seen, and
Right.
he is a better coach than Dan Mullen. He's out there recruiting at a high level. And
Right.
me and you have had this discussion for years. No matter how great the coach, you can't win without players. No
And you got to
matter
go. I
how
mean,
great
that's just the nature of the college game. You got to go get the players. And Florida is chock full of talent, and they're not staying in the state. They're going elsewhere.
Look at Ed Orgeron, man. Ed Orgeron, who most people would agree is a kind of a garbage coach, won a national championship because the talent was there. You got Joe Burrow, you got Jamar Chase. That'll overcome your shortcomings as a coach. Jeffrey, what's going on, my brother?
What up, Jeff?
Jeff ain't seen good football all his life. He's a Jets fan.
He learned winning with the Gators.
Yes. Oh, man. Hey, for our fantasy football players out there, I believe the Bengals are playing the Jets tomorrow without Zach
Pick up
Wilson.
the defense.
You might want to pick up the
defense.
Bengals defense. It might be beneficial. Oh, Michigan State comes up with the big stop, Carlton. Oh, Harbaugh looks like, dog, he just can't get him over the mountain. Like, he can't beat Michigan State. He can't beat Ohio State. Wow.
I thought this year was going to be the year, man.
Dog, you know which game I think like speaks to his whole tenure at Michigan? Do you remember the game against Michigan State? I'm not sure what the year was, when they were winning the game and all they had to do was punt the ball away and it got blocked and Michigan State took it to the house with no time left to win the game.
Yeah, they talked about that this morning.
Yeah, that's one of the craziest plays I've ever seen. Oh, Mullen starting Richardson, Carlton. I'm sorry to interrupt. I thought he was going to be foolish and start Emery again. That's another thing I take issue with Mullen, Carlton. He had Kyle Trask on the team, and he played Felipe Franks instead of Kyle Trask. He has Anthony Richardson on the team, and he plays Emory Jones and said he can't even pick the best quarterback that's on his own team.
Nope. So how are you supposed to recruit?
And then this loyalty nonsense to people that aren't doing their jobs. Talking about he's loyal to Emory. Emory Jones has 9 picks. He's loyal to the defensive coordinator. The defensive coordinator can't even stop the same play. We lost to LSU, who ran the same play, 2 different plays against us.
Over and over and over.
Halfback dive, halfback off tackle. And they beat us like that with a running back who had 287 yards coming into the game.
They was running plays like Madden 97. The same thing over and over again.
And you just couldn't do anything about it. Florida's coaching is pathetic. I like this Richardson kid, Carlton. I really like Richardson.
I mean, we could only hope. He's who we got. It's who we got.
But I just don't see us being able to compete with these big boys until the recruiting picks up.
Nope.
But now he just took a sack and punt. Young man, just don't turn over the ball. It's going to be a tough game. Georgia's front is so good, Carlton. Like, their front 7 is nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Especially big boy in there.
Yeah.
Jordan Davis, number 99.
He's huge, man.
Dog, you're not moving him.
And you see how he run?
Yeah.
He run with track form.
Yeah. He is an impressive big man in the middle. He's not going to sack the quarterback or get numbers like that, man, but you're not moving him. Like, you're not going to run the ball on them. They're going to make you one-dimensional.
I want him on my team.
Oh, yeah. And then even when they're passing, they still need 2 people to block him, so it makes it easier for the edge rushers.
All right, so we answered a field goal with a punt. Whoop-dee-doo.
They missed the field goal.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
it's 0-0.
All right, all right.
Carlton been sipping on that yak earlier.
No. It's just water. It's just water. It's just water.
You watching Michigan State now?
No, I was gonna pull it up on my iPad. Hold on.
It's 1:27 left. Michigan's got the ball back. No timeouts. Michigan State's about to punt. I was hoping OJ would jump on here. I know he's happy about his Hurricanes winning. You
I
watch
think
that
Florida
game?
State won too.
Florida State beat Clemson?
Hold on.
Florida State beat Clemson?
Hold on. Let's see. I thought that's what I heard.
I don't think they played yet.
And what did I just see? Hold on.
I got you. That's what my son would say. I got you, Daddy.
Oh no, it just started. I guess they was pre-hyping the game.
Okay, like I said, he on that yet. Dog, if
Yeah, they 0-0.
Hey, if Clemson loses to Florida State today, oh my God.
I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, no Clemson fan, but you know how I feel about Florida State. So,
I mean, I'm going for Clemson. I don't ever cheer for Florida State. But Doc, once again, you know, Dabo's a good college coach. We agree. He had who did he have at quarterback? He had Watson. He went from Watson to Trevor Lawrence. Before that, he had the Kelly kid, and this kid can't play quarterback. And look at the team now. This kid looks completely unprepared. DJU. Michigan game's back. Minute 9.
yeah, I'm pulling it up now. All right, I got all my devices going.
You're going to be on delay. Oh, wow. Michigan State first down play. They drop back to throw. It's incomplete, but then a personal foul gives Michigan 15 yards, roughing the passer. You got to be disciplined here, man.
All right, Gator defense.
Y'all suck.
Have hope.
Have hope. Have you seen these boys tackle?
That's what we have
Interception.
hope.
Interception. Michigan State wins. Harbaugh can't get it done. Oh, it's going crazy at Spartan Stadium.
Oh yeah, I'm way delayed.
Oh, it's crazy at Spartan
I'll get excited
Stadium.
in a second.
Harbaugh.
Oh, that's too bad.
He just can't get the job done
too bad.
boys, man.
Nah.
He just can't.
Nah.
That Ohio State game for him this year, Carlton, is so critical.
Uh-oh, we got Jeff. Hold on.
Let him in.
Yo.
Jeffrey.
Yo, what up, fellas?
What's up, my brother?
What up?
Carlton's over here being optimistic. I'm being pessimistic about your Gators.
Oh, I can't hear.
Here we go. Come on, get him. Oh, my God. Jeff, you watch Michigan State?
I can turn this Michigan game off.
We can hear you, Jeff. You saw that third down play, Carlton?
Yep. It's a nice sunny day down there in South Florida, Jeff.
Jeffrey living a good life
in
our home state. It's ugly in Atlanta, man. It's been overcast all day. It's cold.
It's beautiful out here in Austin.
Yeah, but it's ugly, the laws they have. So you keep that nice weather. Keep that. Dog, Texas has made it so, you know, I'd come to Texas because you're my boy to see you. But man, if I could avoid not setting foot in that state, I wouldn't set foot in that state.
That's fair.
You saw the
What up, fellas? I can hear
NAACP
I
is
can
trying to
finally hear you
encourage
on that.
athletes not to sign with teams in Texas.
What'd you say?
I said you saw the NAACP is trying to encourage athletes not to sign with teams in Texas.
No, I hadn't saw that.
Yeah, man, they're trying to encourage them not to because of these voting rights laws.
Let's see how that go.
You know, it's good to see someone doing something about that because our president is doing jack shit.
There you go. There you go. He just met with the Pope, man. Let him pray on it. Give him some time.
Okay, well, the Pope doesn't make legislation.
They got to pray on it. You know, it all comes down to what the High Mighty want.
Well, I hope his prayers are answered soon because elections are coming, my brother.
Yes, they are.
I hope his prayers are answered soon.
All right. Well, it's still they got.
Hey, in Georgia, we have elections for mayors and all that good stuff going on right now. People, please make sure you go out and vote for your local government officials. It's critical. 2nd and 10, Florida. Jeffrey trying to figure out his audio, y'all. He'll be joining us soon. Yeah. He has a track phone.
We'll kick him off for now. Let him get his life together.
he looks so confused.
That's his look, right? We've seen that look before. All right.
I wish Brian Cox Jr. played like his daddy. Man, I loved his dad. Carlton stepped out to refill his yak, y'all. Gators, 3rd and 8. Let's see if they can get off the field. False start. I hate when the wide receiver has a false start. Like, you're looking at the ball. Gators got to get off the field here, man. You get 3rd and 13. You got to get off the field. Michigan State with the big win. All right, y'all. Let me switch this Michigan State game. Get another good game up. I'm back. Good play. Gators defense. Actually doing something.
All right, what I miss?
Nothing. Florida got off the field again.
Let's go.
Florida got off the field again. You know what I don't understand about the rankings right now? Why is Ohio State ahead of Oregon?
Man, I saw something in the criteria that said something about past championships.
No, there's no past nothing. That's nonsense.
Doc,
Ohio State has one loss, right? Oregon has one loss. Ohio State's one loss is to Oregon in Ohio State. Like that doesn't count for more than anything. That they beat them in their own building. It wasn't in a neutral site or in Oregon. It was in Columbus. I don't understand how they're justifying Ohio State being in front of Oregon right now, even though Oregon's loss is not a good loss. That doesn't make sense. Shouldn't beating the opponent in their home count for more than anything?
I say yeah.
I feel like if Oregon wins out and Ohio State wins out, I don't see how you could put Ohio State over Oregon when Oregon beat them in Columbus. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. Factors taken into consideration include college championships won, strength of schedule, head-to-head results, comparison of results against common opponents, and other factors. Woo!
Why does the past year have to do with anything this year? It's nonsense.
So Ohio State could stay at the top.
But what I'm telling you, man, is they played this opponent in their stadium and lost.
I hear
They
you.
if both teams went out, I don't see how they could justify putting Ohio State in over Oregon, even if Ohio State's beat more top opponents, because Oregon
So
beat them.
A Kirby joined us. What up?
Uh we're blessed with A Kirby's presence. Whatever Andre tells you how to do, I recommend you listen. He's one of the smartest people I know.
Amen. He said, amen.
That's my brother, man. Man, God, Harbaugh.
So who else we got playing right now?
Oregon slapping Colorado.
Iowa State tied with West
I
Virginia.
put on the other game you told me to put on. Florida State Clemson. I'm watching Florida State
You
Clemson,
watching that?
Florida Georgia.
Baylor beating Texas. Well, that's all right. Texas was
up. Clemson's up 3-0 on Florida State. Baylor beat Texas because Baylor's better than Texas.
Yeah, they was up. Texas was up. I thought they had a chance.
Dabo looks frustrated. Oh, he's going off on the players. Anthony Richardson, first down Gators. Oh, I like this play, Carlton. Now that's a good play. He needs to throw that ball better so that your man can keep running, though. You saw that play?
Yep.
Fake rollout to the right, throw back to the left on the wheel.
I'm behind you, so I'm pretending like you telling the future.
I got you. What is up with that, man? Why, if you're in a different part of the country, the tape comes in delayed for
Man,
some?
it's all of the
ahead for
above.
others?
It's the carrier. It's your Wi-Fi. It's probably
Bunch of
Texas got
factors.
something to do with it.
Come on, Richardson. Okay. I will say at the beginning of this game, it looks like we're giving them some time.
They look like they're playing football.
Yeah.
They look like they came to play a game.
I won't lie to you, dog. As disappointing as this season's been, if we could beat Georgia, because I live in Georgia, I'd be happy.
I feel you on that.
I'd be happy.
I feel you on that.
I'm going to go to work and sell out. They'll give me something for last year. Last year, that's what I had in Georgia. We beat them, so I got to talk my shit for a year. I'm hoping to do that again this year. I doubt it, but you got to see it. You got to see it. Oh, okay.
It's coming. You could get excited, man. Don't worry about it. But you
Another
like
punt. We punting. We punting. Look at Dan Mullen. He blames. I mean, they didn't even block the edge. Clemson just shows you, man, like if you don't have a quarterback, it's so hard to win. Because their defense is good.
No, that's true.
Their defense is good.
A quarterback that at least could command the offensive part of the game. Just not make the big mistakes,
I think in college, even more so than the NFL, man, you could really have a game manager type of quarterback. You just need him to make you a few plays.
Don't make those mistakes.
Don't make mistakes, but when it's time, when I need you to make a play, you can make me some plays. But, like, look at all the top teams right now. We got Alabama. They got a quarterback. Georgia's the one. Georgia has a game manager. Stetson Bennett, ever since JT Daniels got hurt, he's a game manager. But their defense is – dog, their defense is giving up 6.9 points per game.
Well,
you win a lot of football games like that.
The Gators got 0, so they look like they're on track.
Oh, yeah. We'll help them out. We might lower the average.
We'll help the average.
We'll lower it. Florida State driving inside the 10, Carlton. And then as a Gator fan, as poor as Florida State's start to the season has been, they seem to be playing better. I mean, the teams they're beating are trash, but they seem to be playing better.
All right, I got Florida State Clemson up too.
Mm-hmm.
With Florida State, man, I don't even like seeing their colors. You're right. I'm going for Clemson today.
I've never, Florida State plays Miami, I cheer for Miami. Florida State plays anybody, I cheer for anybody.
Well, that's the double whammy for me because, being from Miami, you born, bred, raised Cane. So if you don't like Florida State as a Cane, and then for me to be a Gator, it was nowhere for them to go.
The hate between the Gators and the Canes is not as fierce as the hate between the Gators and the Seminoles. And it's because Florida's soft. Because we stopped playing Miami, every year we got them off the schedule. And that's the reason why that rivalry's kind of waned. Mm. Well, the defense is playing straight so far, man.
They showed up. They are on the field.
This is just like one of those games for Florida. You just try to keep it close and hope you could steal it at the end.
Right, because again, college players will make a mistake, right? So if you keep it close, a mistake happens, you capitalize. Ask Penn State about it with that 9 overtime. They play, yeah, that's the game tonight. Yep. But you going to see you going to the baseball game?
I'm going to the World Series. It's a bucket list. Blessed, fortunate to be attending tonight.
What is
Braves.
It, 2-1?
Huh?
What is it, 2-1?
2-1. The Braves won last night, 2-0. They had a no-hitter going for a good little bit. The Braves are up 2-1. I hate the Houston Astros. I can't stand the Houston Astros.
Man,
I'm
I
not a Braves fan. Red Sox
them.
are my number one team, but I do have love for the Braves because I do live in Atlanta.
I mean, coming up first watching baseball, definitely had love for the Braves, but I'm a Marlins fan, and I watch if the Marlins shake something because there's too many games to be talking about a losing season. So.
See, dog, that's what I'll tell you, too, about a baseball fan. I would tell you baseball is my fourth favorite sport, right? Because I've become a real big soccer fan in the past few years.
Mm-hmm.
But the sport where my team pisses me off the most is baseball. Because like you said, I ride with these boys for 162 games. We make the playoffs. And if we don't win, it feels more hurtful than anything else.
It's a lot.
I'm riding with my football team 17 games a year, my college team 11. Baseball, you feel like you've invested so much. You feel like you've invested a lot in baseball for your team to not win it at the end.
My Heat looking good.
Oh yeah, I mean, Pat Riley's that guy, man. He gets you guys that fit into the culture, the system. Lowry
looked like
PJ
I wasn't a fan. I was like, "What's the Lowry? We get Lowry, all right? What they do? Where's the splash?" But what I thought about when you think about what Chris Paul has meant to teams as he's bounced around, at minimum, Lowry got that level of veteran experience, and we need that.
I mean, Lowry, he's not scared at the end of games, but I think, I look at the Heat and I look at Lowry and the addition of PJ Tucker, man. When they put Jimmy Butler out there with Bam, PJ Tucker, and Lowry, it's going to be a tough night trying to score on those boys. Those boys play D.
Mm-hmm.
My only question is, are they going to be able to generate enough offense? Hero needs to play way better than he played last year.
He's trying.
Nice,
yes. Trying. I don't know his stats, but I know he's showing improvements. I
Yo,
say
no,
that.
this year he's looking nice. Last year I felt like he took a step back from the bubble. In the bubble, he was nice.
Yeah, he wasn't focused.
He was nice in the bubble. Watching him play a little bit yesterday, he looked like he was getting it together. Touchdown Seminoles. Clemson, how the mighty have fallen.
Did you just say come on, Seminoles?
I said touchdown
Oh,
Clemson.
touchdown.
No, I mean touchdown Seminoles. I said
Okay,
Clemson,
okay.
how the mighty have fallen.
It almost sounded like you were cheering for him. All right.
I never said that shit.
Yeah, see, I'm delayed. They just scored on my side of the world. I wonder if the time zone got something to do with delay too. You think it like go through a time force field?
I don't know. I think it's like you said. Maybe certain states or locales have it on a slight delay for whatever reason to protect the children from seeing something crazy. That
One more review, like Peyton and Eli needed, because they had beast mode on there Monday.
Look at the Gators. Oh, what a run! Oh, keep giving him. Dog. And then I hate our running back rotation. Why don't we just give it to the guy that's hot?
Let him get hot.
Let him
Once he hot, keep
let
him
him wear
there.
out the defense. Let him get his legs moving.
Boom.
Oh, what a nice
That's what you
cut.
just saw. Woo.
Yes.
Woo.
Number 29 for Georgia is going to think about that next time.
Maybe for the rest of his life, you get that good one. You get ran over one good time, you be 45, 72 years old. Remember that.
Hey, man, no greater example of that than when you remember when Steve Atwater hit Christian Okoye and he was never the same again? You remember that hit? No, Christian Okoye was the Nigerian nightmare. Nobody wanted to tackle him. Atwater lit him up, and Okoye forgot how to play football.
That good hit can change your life.
No, that's not the play. But he is pulling on his jersey. Dog, the Oklahoma quarterback situation is so crazy to me.
I ain't kept up with it.
They came in with the buddy, what was his Rattler. Thought everyone was talking about this dude might be the number one pick in the draft. He got benched for a freshman who's balling now. I bet you Spencer Rattler wishes he would have sat out this year for like COVID or something.
The dude that got benched, is this when they start talking about transfer portal, or it's
he's got to get in the portal. Like, he's never going to get his job back. This kid is a true freshman. He can't transfer this year, but I'm sure. Oh, there's no way he's their quarterback next year. 4th and 7. Come on, Gators. Come on, receiver. Keep your feet. You just saw it?
Yeah.
We're going for a field goal.
I actually like the delay, dog, because then I know I don't have to get emotional. You already let me know.
Well,
like 4th and 7. I'm like,
well,
right.
get ready to be pissed because we missed a field goal. God. Like, they can afford to miss the field goal. We can't.
Yeah.
Our margin for error is slim.
I guess we back to searching for a kicker.
But you see, like, the receiver's route right there. I know he's slick, but he's not pushing him up the field, man.
It's lazy. It's not sharp, and that's where I talk about it. It's culture, man. They supposed to be going off on him about this route running.
Like, I never played football. Carlton played football, but I do know on that route, when you run a curl, you need to push up the field and make it look like you're going deep. That's the separation.
You got to be sharp, man. I was just doing that in the front yard with my son.
Yeah.
He got ambitions to be a wide receiver, and so, he's still pre-tackle. But when the time come, I at least want him to know he saw it before. He can be like, my dad was right.
Mm-hmm. If your kid, to me, want to play receiver, catching the ball is obviously the most important, but
correct.
The route, correct. Like, the better route runners are the ones that get open.
That's your boy DeAndre Hopkins. Did you see the ball in the air move he did?
Yeah, he completely suckered that corner.
Oh my goodness. That's a football
The corner
player.
thought the play was like over.
He was happy he was with him. He's like, I got a chance to break this up. And he was like, nah.
DeAndre Hopkins made a better play than AJ Green at the end of the game. What the hell was AJ Green doing? You know what I don't understand about the play?
That's a bulldog.
He was like blocking. He was
He
blocking.
was on another play, dog.
No, I won't let you give him that. He was in another world.
No,
he was in another world.
Listen, let me just say this. I'm not saying you're wrong. You may be right, but he was so far off. He was blocking. He wasn't looking.
He wasn't even paying attention to the situation in the game. There's only like 10 seconds left. You have no timeout. There's no way to run, AJ.
So
Green.
like Brady thought he had one more play. AJ Green, he was playing run. It was either screen or a run. And he either thought it was a screen or a run. Or he missed the check for the blitz. So I don't know, man.
Like I said, he was in another world. He was literally just blocking. Like I couldn't believe it. Because it's not a pick if he's paying attention, man. Murray put the ball in a place where it's either he's gonna catch it or it's gonna be incomplete. That's the play. Just a crazy play. You got to give props to LaFleur though. The Green Bay coach in that game, he had an outstanding strategy.
Gameplay. Yeah. I see your fantasy team benefited from it.
Yes. I mean, Aaron Jones is my MVP, but he comes into the game. He don't have his top 3 receivers, man. So he decides we're just going to pound this ball down their throat. We're going to take these short passes as an extension of the run game, and we're going to keep that high-powered offense on the field.
And his players were on the same page with that game plan. Because at one point, I looked at the O-line, and it's not a big O-line, but they in their spots getting the block, and the running backs handling the rest. And Aaron Rodgers watching, because at one point, in the first half, he had 84 yards or something crazy.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers was being a game manager, man.
Yeah,
he was just adjusting to the strategy. The only questionable thing I think they did is down at the goal line. Like, I don't like that cute shit. Like, you've been running the ball down their throat all day. You need a yard. Just run the ball.
Talking about?
When Aaron Rodgers and them had the ball at the 1 yard line and they couldn't punch it in. I don't get that. Like, if you've been running the ball down their throat and it's 4th and 1, give the ball to your goons and let them get the yard.
To talk about Marshawn Lynch.
It's just like, hey, man, if you've done it all game, you need to show faith in them boys and do it again.
Yeah.
Like, to me, once they were on the 1, we should just be running the ball every time.
RG3 commentating the Florida State Clemson game. I thought I heard he was commentating, but I don't think I watched him yet.
Nice. I like that, man. There you go. Robert.
What happened?
No, I'm talking about RG3.
Okay.
RG3 had a long career in the league, man. Even though he was a backup, everyone wants to clown, say bust and all that stuff. But
no,
RG3
man, he got to the top. He did what he could, because even he had a great season or 2, right? One of them was great.
1. Remember the rookie
was that
year
his rookie year?
Yep, and then he hurt the knee in the playoff. Was never.
Yeah, what player. You do that? What you do after that?
Mm-hmm.
He could still throw it, right? I'm sure you could probably get out there and launch it right now. But
I mean,
the rest of the body got to be with you.
He did fall into the sunken place.
You talking about the football team, or what?
No,
you talking about?
With the Karen.
Oh. Man, he look what?
Are they still together?
Talk about love.
I hope they're happy. I hope they're happy and still together. I hope they're happy and still together. I'm just playing America.
They made a movie.
Hey, man. Hey, just Stetson Bennett IV is like the most white name ever. Can we agree on that?
What are you talking about? Where did that
Georgia's quarterback's name is Stetson Bennett IV. It sounds like some country club. Stetson Bennett IV. Holding on Georgia. Bring it back. The best part about the Florida Gators this year, our uniforms are clean, boy. They excited about the Astros in Austin? No, they don't care.
Not anywhere that I've been. Well, I'm lying. Nope. Yep, I was. I went to a spot and a whole group came in cheering for the Astros the night they won. So, yep, they are. But I got a few people, Houston life, Austin life, big Astro fans.
I can't stand them, man. It's not even the cheating. You know what bothers me about the Astros? When people call them out on the cheating, they're so whiny about it, like they didn't do it. Stop it. You let people say whatever the hell they want after you get caught cheating. That's your problem.
They have a beautiful stadium. I
What?
enjoy my
Their
time
stadium, I've
out
never
there.
seen a game in their stadium. The Brave Stadium is nice. The Brave Stadium
Yeah.
is very nice. And the area in the Brave Stadium, they built tremendously, Carlton. Like when you come down here, I'll take you. I mean, the restaurants are spectacular. The vibe, the atmosphere is just, it's awesome, man. It's awesome. And they found a way to somehow minimize traffic, which to me I didn't think was possible, but kudos to them, man. They really did a great job.
I may try to come out there spring break, March.
I got plenty of rooms for you, my brother. Bring my nephew. Bring my nephew.
I don't think it's a way I could come out there without.
Yep.
Have a fit.
My nephew, that's my guy. My nephew is one of the best people y'all ever meet, man. You don't cuss, nothing.
He got some homies over here now.
Oh, yeah. He's got a little crew.
Mm-hmm. Better watch out. and they got an enforcer.
Oh, yeah. My sons, too, I got him from the daycare the other day. They introduced me to his best friend. I was like, these two, they said they 2 years old, right? They said they had to separate them because they cut up during class.
Well, that's it. That's it. You know who his partner is.
It's so funny, like 2-year-olds cutting up during class. Oregon up 21-0. Their game is over. Colorado was terrible.
Yeah.
And Georgia looks like they're interested in beginning the beatdown.
Uh-oh. Are you delivering bad news?
You're about to see.
All right, that's one play. I mean, you're not going to hold them down for the whole game, right?
I just prefer to see them beat us throwing, though. Like, I don't want them to run the ball. If they can throw and beat us, that's fine. I want to see Stetson Bennett IV beat me through the air. That's what I want to see. You can't keep losing on first down like this, Carlton. You think it's the most important down? I do.
Of what? The game or so far?
No, first down. I feel like the teams that win on first down win the majority of the games that are in second and 5 or less. Those are the teams that
maybe. I mean that's that's when the team's showing its dominance, but I'm always sensitive to third down action.
Oh my God.
Oh, there you go. Oh well, I know
Brian Cox Jr. is no Brian Cox. Let me put that out there.
Nah.
He's no senior. Look at this. Look at this.
What was that?
What coach say?
What was
Hold the
that?
edge. Hold the edge.
What was that?
Stetson Bennett looking like Michael Vick.
Jeez. Yeah. Not good.
I can't foresee us like winning this game if we get down by 2 scores. It's just hard to see that happening. I've never been to this game, Carlton. This one game I do want to go to, but I like to go when it's competitive or when there's
You like
something
to
on the
what?
line for both teams.
You say you would like to go to the game?
Yeah, one day when it's a competitive game and the SEC East is on the line for both teams. I've never been. Have you?
Nope.
No, I've never been.
I realized, I ain't even go to a homecoming. I always left.
Yeah, man. Homecoming at Florida wasn't for us.
Some will argue. Some will argue.
Mm-hmm. No, I've been to a million more FAMU homecomings than I've been to Florida
It's
homecoming.
their homecoming going on right now.
That's a good homecoming.
If when given the choice, I went north.
Way to stiffen up. Hold them to this field goal. There you go,
All right.
Gators. Way to stiffen up. You saw the play yet?
I'm looking now.
Man, I thought this fool was gonna hit him when he's going out of bounds. I was like, don't hit him. Don't hit him.
It was close.
I hate Dan Mullen, but we got to give props where props are due.
It's a good game.
We're not this
0-0.
undisciplined team that's just committing penalty after penalty right now. So you got to give him that. He's coaching them up during the bye week. But that's the other problem with the Gators, man. They could come out in this game and look good, come out next week and lose.
Let's stay in the present, dog. Let's stay in the present.
3-0 Georgia Bulldogs.
I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it.
I mean, the defense surprisingly looks solid so far.
Yeah, besides that, whatever that was with Cox Jr.
Yeah. Like you said, some plays will be made, though.
Yeah, but that one, I don't want to give him that. That was side. But, all right, we move on. We're in the present.
Like to take a moment to thank our sponsor, Coca-Cola.
I don't know if we can say that.
Yeah, I'm gonna speak it into fruition. I'm gonna speak it into fruition. Coca-Cola, you'd be lucky to have us in one day. You'll see.
Yeah, that's
it's being recorded, right? Play this back when
that's
Coca-Cola asks to sponsor our show.
Yeah. Get in line, Coca-Cola.
I'm gonna speak it into fruition.
Get in line.
Dog, DK Metcalf is so huge.
What you looking at? A commercial?
Yeah, the Under Armour commercial where he's running track. This doesn't look like a receiver. He's like
Yeah.
Oh my God. Have you seen that back and forth between him and Shannon Sharp?
Just high level. I know enough to know it started. I thought it was done. I don't know. Is it still going on?
They've had a little bit more back and forth. DK Metcalf, man, he was.
Go ahead.
To me, first of all, the play that was being referenced was a dumbass play by DK Metcalf. Like,
correct.
There's no doubt about that.
Right.
I don't mind him going back at Shannon Sharp. The part that annoyed me, though, was when he called him boy. It's like...
Who called who boy first?
DK Metcalf called Shannon Sharp boy.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, whether you like him or not, that's still someone that is older than you, that has been in the league.
Been there, done that, right.
Who's also done this at a higher level than you, bro. Like, Shannon Sharp is a Hall of Famer. Are you a Hall of Famer?
I think my only initial reaction was that was a lot of venom from DK Metcalf for who Shannon Sharp is and for what he did, because to me he should have just owned it, but
that's what I'm saying. I don't know why he didn't own it.
Where'd you go?
Oh, can you see me?
No. Oh, there you go. Yeah. No. Yep.
I'm sorry. I was looking for the direct quote.
Oh, you can do what you want. I just didn't. This first go round, make sure I didn't mentally hit nothing, because I know I didn't move.
All right, here we go. I'll give y'all the exact quote. What was DK thinking? Why try to play hero in that situation? Is that a venomous text from Shannon Sharp? Is that
Right.
out of line? Like, I don't feel like that's out of line.
For what the play was, it was he had a brain fart, in my opinion, or playing hero ball or whatever.
And
But
here's the
it
reply.
was a
His
bad
reply
play.
to him was, "Stop questioning me, little boy."
Yeah, I was like, man, they have a fight already I didn't know about. Because you know how Charles Barkley get on the players' nerves sometimes.
Yes.
So
But
I
my
didn't
point
know.
is, I didn't mind the "stop questioning me." The little boy to me is very insulting.
But now is he bigger? Because DK Metcalf big too now. Maybe that
No, I'm
teeth
not.
will
It's
come
not about
outside.
size, man.
I
You'll
know, I
call another
know.
grown
I'm
man
just
little
kidding. I
boy.
know. I know what you mean. I'm just messing around.
Shannon Sharp's reply to that: "Nothing to question. That was a dumbass play, and your pride won't let you admit it. You can't question anything I've done. Pray your resume will be as complete as mine. Pray. Enjoy the
Right.
rest of your day."
Yeah. Shannon came back sharp.
And
Boom,
then
boom.
DK Metcalf's reply to that was, "From the looks of it, I can wipe my shit with yours.
I
Continue to
saw
gossip,
the I
you
saw the
washed up
emoji too.
wannabe."
I saw the emoji too. I was like, dang, that's strong, ain't it? You know how they say in the movies. That was strong.
I mean, washed up. That doesn't even make sense. He doesn't play in the league anymore. He's been retired. He's like, what? And then the part where he calls him a wannabe, it's like this dude is in the Hall of Fame, has multiple Super Bowl rings. What? You want to
That's when
be
I
him?
backed out.
You
That's
want to
when
be
I
that?
backed out. I backed out after the emoji. I thought it was done, but then I'm like, where can they really go with this? So I ain't gave it no more thought.
Clearly, DK is in his feelings. And just
He
like
made a
his
mistake.
replies
It
are way
was
over
a
the
bad
top.
play. It was a bad play. I thought he would own that, but what do I know?
Well, this could speak to a generational thing too, dog. Like there seems to be less and less accountability with the younger group of people that are
Well,
coming up.
you had your responsibility. I have mine. So
Mm-hmm.
you know, excuses are tools of incompetence used to build monuments of nothingness.
Man, I could bring you to Atlanta, Georgia, take you to a classroom where every eighth grader knows
Nope. I'll pass. Oh, you said where every eighth grader knows it?
it. All my students know what
Yeah, man.
excuses are. They've written it many times.
Preach. Preach.
Look at the big man for Georgia's defense. When he's on the field, the other team only averages 2.7 yards per play. Ugh.
Yeah, but he get off the field. I thought it was a high number. Was that
It
is
is. The
that
other
normal?
half, when he's not out there, they give up 4.9. I
Yeah,
mean,
he's not out there often.
he's a big boy, dog.
Like, is that because he tired, or they specialized on defense?
They have great depth on their D line. They constantly rotate. They want the big man to be fresh at the end. I don't blame them.
All right, I respect it.
You saw this play?
I'm watching.
All right, 3rd and 7. He calls the option. That means we're definitely going for it, right? Because that's the only reason why you call a running play in that situation.
I hear sarcasm in your voice.
No,
Did
I'm
he
just
call
saying.
a timeout?
I don't mind the play as long as he's going for it.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Like he's going for it. Okay, that makes sense.
All right.
That makes sense.
I didn't know
4th
how
and 2.
far ahead you were. So
4th and 2.
now let's call a good play, coach.
First down, Gators.
All right.
He called the damn Tebow dive at Buddy, and we got it. Oh, my God. Clemson touchdown. Let's go, Clemson. Let's go, Tigers.
You like my genie telling me the future or something. All right. I'll take it. But
I'm
I
the
still
sports
like
book
it.
in
I still like it. Huh?
I'm the sports book in Back to the Future, the Almanac. Hey man, I watched that movie the other day. That's spectacular. It's a spectacular movie.
I'm
man.
glad you said that.
It's a spectacular movie.
I'm way overdue for some rewatching because I've watched Star Wars a gazillion times, rewatch, and I try to share my classics with my kid.
Yes.
Indiana Jones. We watched Rocky 1.
Oh, I hate Rocky.
The whole thing or just one?
No, I hate them all, man.
What? Oh.
As the great Chris Rock said, Rocky was a science fiction movie. You had 2 white guys fighting for the championship in one of them. You know what my favorite one was? When the Russian killed Apollo Creed. But Rocky was able to take 14 rounds of that until Eye of the Tiger came on, and then he was able to pummel him.
I was devastated when Apollo Creed. I had this lump in my throat in the movie theater. What happened?
Oh my God!
No. It's 2nd and 20 anyway. What was gonna do?
We did a back. Someone took the snap. They threw it to Richardson, who was lined up as receiver. Then we tried to complete it. It didn't work. Oh, Emory Jones and Richardson were on the field at the same time.
Yeah, whatever.
But Georgia was ready for it.
Well, dog, by my clock, it's 4:25 left in the second quarter, and we are up. We are down by 3. It's 3-0. That's a win. First half.
The game is going well for us.
That exceeds expectations.
They need to get enough yards to get into field goal range here.
They
try to kick a field.
They either need to go into the half 3-0 or they got to get some points.
Yup. A false start on 3rd and 20.
They don't want it. But, and so, okay, how about this? Defense for sure came to play. Offense show some unreadiness.
I mean, I'm not sure if our offense is showing unreadiness or just playing the best defense in the country.
Defense. All right. I'll take that.
Maybe. Good play. Good play on 3rd and 26.
3rd and 26.
Try to field goal now. That's what I wanted to see that. That's right. Just get in field goal range. Dog, holding is such an arbitrary call because it looks like there's like holding on every
play.
Doesn't it? We're going for it on 4th and 13.
Oh boy.
We don't believe in the kicker.
We shopping again.
Nothing. Georgia ball.
Well, that hurt a little bit. Hurt to hear you say it. Ugh.
You boys were saying this at the LSU game because we were fortunate enough to go to the LSU game, and you get a whole different perspective. Like when you're watching it, like we were watching it from the back of one of the end zones, so you see the plays developing and all that. Our receivers can't get separation and man on man.
None.
Our receivers can't, Georgia just played a straight up man on man, and nobody could get open.
None.
There's no Jerry Rice.
Who is this? Wake Forest Duke.
Hey man, you know who we're missing this year? That dude Kadarius Toney.
No, you're not. He where he belongs. He is where he belongs, baby.
Oh my God. You remember how people were clowning that pick? People were clowning that pick.
I liked it.
Florida State with a big play inside the 20.
Yep, because that was one of the best drafts the Giants have had recently. I still think it's time to move on from our GM.
Oh my God! Wait till you see this. Sorry to interrupt. Wait till you see this Florida State play. He wasn't down. He rolled on top of the buddy.
Did he stay in bounds?
I think so. Wow, 75 yards. Excellent refereeing, though. Even if he is down, let it go, just in case he is up. Oh, he's still up, Carlton.
It count?
It's going to count. He's still up. Hey, that's a great play. Wow. You seeing it?
I'm looking. Yeah, I see it in slow-mo. Yeah.
He's definitely up.
Yeah, that's a great play.
And he stays in. Oh, that's impressive, buddy. I know he's a 7, but that definitely is impressive.
No, you respect. you know, what's interesting is I like a lot of Seminole players once they get into the league. While they're Seminole now, but once they make that jump, I'm usually a fan.
There's only one Seminole player I could think of, two that I liked in the league, dog. There's only two that I think I could tell you that I like truly.
Who?
Deion Sanders, of course.
Oh, number one.
And then your boy, man, I love Derrick Brooks.
And it's probably Deion that did it because, I mean, he's always be the best, my favorite player. He always be number one in my book.
I mean, Carlton played. Oh my God.
So that might have been what softened me up because Derrick Brooks, Warwick Dunn. I mean, Peter Ward. I thought he was going to be a star.
I hated Warwick Dunn. Warwick Dunn is a great human being, though. I'm talking about I could never cheer for him on the football field.
Mm-hmm. Probably Ward, you know.
Pick, let's go.
Pick 6.
No. Pick for Florida. Then the dummy's in the end zone and he comes out and he's on the 2.
I feel like you're getting further ahead. Like 30 seconds now.
That's a big pick by the Gators. I don't know what the quarterback's doing. It looked like he's throwing us the ball.
He frustrated.
Carlton,
he forcing plays.
Why does he come out of the end zone?
He wasn't sure, you know, the momentum, and then he got
I see what
thinking.
you're saying. He wasn't sure if his momentum took him in.
Yeah,
I got you. That makes sense. That's smart. Rather play it safe than give up 2. I'm with you on that. Sorry, young man. Sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize.
It should have been. It probably would have been called momentum, but in the moment, you don't know.
Yeah, I think the referees would have gave him the benefit of doubt because he's going full speed.
And I say that he could have been very well been like, I'm finna score. So.
Please tell me that's not just dog. You made me feel good with your first explanation.
Yeah, it's a range. It's a range. That's the duality.
Oh, here we go. Dog, we need a play to get us out this goal line.
It's a lot of time left, so you don't want to just give up on the series.
No, they should try to move the ball, but
because I was going to say just quarterback sneak it and let the time run out, like if it was a minute left, but it's too much time.
I don't want them to get when you watch football, the safety is such a game-changing play for some reason. Like it feels like all momentum goes to the team that gets the safety.
They get a lot of momentum.
You get 2, you get the short field because they have to punt. You remember when Florida State and Miami joined the ACC? Everybody thought it would be them playing each other in the championship game forever. Neither team.
Yep.
Miami's never even won the ACC. Florida State had a little run with your boy Jameis.
Mm-hmm.
Got themselves a natty with Jameis.
Look, Mo, I'm cheering for Jameis to talk about former Florida State players.
Who, you?
Yeah, I'm cheering for Jameis, and you know I couldn't stand him at the school.
I can't stand Jameis. If he ends up listening to this, my boy Juice, Jameis sucks. My boy Juice will tell you if they in Tampa, if they gave Jameis what they gave Tom Brady, he'd have the same success. He's trash. Sean Payton don't trust him, man. He don't let him throw the ball like that.
Let me see what Juice said. I'm gonna send it to him directly.
Nah, you need to get Juice out here. There's no greater defender of Jameis Winston in this world than Juice. Your boy just called the quarterback dive, and it was almost a safety. Look at 99, Carlton. Carlton, watch what 99 does to our boy.
Yeah, they not rotating him out on this series.
Did you see that? Did you see the play?
Oh.
Look how he throws 65. So here's my question to you, dog. You're on your goal line. You decide you're going to run your quarterback in.
Woo!
Oh, what a play. What a play. Oh, my God. No way. No, no, Carlton.
Oh, I feel you through the camera, man. Oh,
We run it with Richardson. He's moving the pile. He's turning for extra yards. Then they strip it, pick it up, and take it to the house.
Well, he can't. He hit the ground, so it's not a touchdown.
But is he down?
No, it's probably a fumble. Well, did they blow the whistle? They should have blown the whistle, but
wow.
yeah, that's tough. But he's down. It's not a touchdown. That's tough. That's tough. Yeah. And I guess he wasn't even on his feet, but because he was moving forward, that may be why they didn't blow the whistle.
Yeah, I mean,
his came off the ground.
His forward progress wasn't stopped. It's definitely a fumble.
Yep. Dang. All right, we got somebody calling for Emory, saying it's time for Emory.
Who?
Is that what this means?
Who? Who's calling for Emory?
Somebody texted me.
Tell them that I said if Emory's not fumbling, he's throwing it to the other team. We could stop calling the quarterback dive. What are they reviewing?
That's leading to more poor plays like this. I agree with you. Momentum Florida had just got.
You said going down 3-0, right?
Yep.
Well, we're looking like we might go down 10-0, and that'll be ball game. Does it look to you like we could score 10 points today? I was just weight room, man. He just ripped it out of his hand.
Well, I mean, that's a tough play, but yeah, he earned it. Dang, that's tough.
It's a critical mistake, man.
That's tough. That's tough. What happened?
Nah, man, I just hate watching this team.
Well, 10 is tough. I don't want to say it'll be over at 10.
I guarantee that they're going to get to the touchdown, but
nah. You say you guarantee they'll get the touchdown?
No, I said it's no guarantee.
Yeah.
Doc, it feels like if they got the touchdown, 10-0 feels like it's 21-0. We don't have a kicker.
It'll feel like 17 to me.
He doesn't have faith in our kicker, and we're just struggling to move the ball. And then the thing I can't stand the most about Dan Mullen is after the game, all the excuses he gives.
Stay present. Let's not go there yet. It's not over.
Oh, his excuse.
It's not over.
Watch, she's gonna talk about this play, how it should have been whistled.
It's not over yet.
We outplayed them, but just not on the scoreboard, which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. It's over. 10-0 Georgia. Touchdown on the very first play.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'll take my medicine shortly.
Clemson inside the 5.
No, that was too easy. 13-10.
Too easy. My nephew could have ran through that hole. And there was a hole on the other side, too. Where was it covered?
Georgia makes them pay. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
You know, like, our fan base deserves better than Dan Mullen, dog. We were we came out to support this garbage team in Louisiana. Like, we traveled to that. Look how they traveled to
It's a
Jacksonville.
lot, and there was a lot of people out there. We were running in the Gators everywhere.
I felt like I would venture to guess 20% of the stadium was Gators in Baton Rouge. And a lot of our fellow Gators in the stands that I talked to had the same frustrations we had.
So we got a Gator fan getting ready to hop in. This is homeboy Jared. So Jared, graduate from FAMU, and is a huge Florida fan. So big weekend for Jared. What's up, homie?
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Appreciate you joining.
Jared, the only thing you got to look forward to is FAMU's halftime show. These Gators are trash.
Oh, I'm already watching. I was in the gym for the first quarter, and I came home just to see this blown. I mean, the interception. He shouldn't have came out the end zone. That's a non-football intelligent play.
Thank you,
And
Jared.
then
That's what I was saying.
and then Dan Mullen is smart enough that he should know that he should be switching the quarterbacks. He should be playing to their strengths. We can't move the ball. Anthony Richardson does not know the passing game that well. So it's almost like Tebow. Like, Tebow's going to run the ball. Chris Leak probably going to pass the ball. Do something. Like, have some.
Yeah, but the guy that you
ingenuity.
want to
And I heard
pass
what
the
you're
ball
saying,
that he's
gonna
been
make
grooming
excuses.
for years, Jared, the guy that he's been grooming for years, and Emory Jones for 4 years now, doesn't know which team to throw the ball to. He has 9 picks this year. He throws like 2 picks a game. I can't, Jared. I don't know if Carlton's told you this. I can't stand Dan Mullen. Like, I just want Dan Mullen gone.
He might be able to tell.
Like,
that
I
thing called
can't
intuition.
stand Dan Mullen. I give him some credit as an offensive play caller, but that's where it ends. Him keeping Grantham is bull. After last year's debacle on defense. And Jared, he played Felipe Franks for years over Kyle Trask.
Yeah.
For years over Kyle Trask. Emory Jones, and I like Emory Jones. I do. I think he could be better than this, but I just want to, like, Dan Mullen tells us that Anthony Richardson messes it up in practice all the time. He even said some of the better plays he had this year were actual mess ups. But I'm like, Emory Jones's mess ups don't end in touchdowns for us. They end in picks for the other team. Like in the LSU game, if Emory Jones was killing us, you wouldn't agree?
Oh yeah, I agree. But I also agree that a lot of that was we were getting out coached. We got out coached by
we get out coached a lot.
We got out coached by a team who fired their coach 2 days later.
No, they fired him before the game.
Oh, did they?
We
He was
just found
fired
out
before
after.
the game. Dude, Jared, we got out coached by Kentucky's coach, by Stoops.
Yep.
We get out coached all the
A
time.
lot. Yeah.
All the time.
That's just my thing. Like, Georgia doesn't understand. Georgia's they're playing to this, right? They know that we're gonna be run first. Oh hell.
Yes, we should throw on first down.
I think you guys are on time delay compared to me.
I think me and you in sync because you in Texas or you in Tallahassee?
Jared might be ahead of all of us. Jared, how much time is left on the clock for you?
2:16. We just had a
I'm
full
at
start.
2:16 too. I just saw a false start.
Yeah. I think I'm
just
thinking
saw a
about
false
That's
this.
another thing we're real good at, Jared. We're gonna lead the league in false starts this year. That's what, like, that's
Didn't we
what
have
Dan Mullen's
5
gonna
last
do.
game or something like that?
We had 8 against Kentucky. Stop calling this stupid option.
That's what I'm
God.
saying. He's smart enough to say, okay, let's throw Emory in for a couple plays. Let's throw in for a little RPO. He's smart enough to do that. Georgia would not be able to defend that.
Dude, the first play from the 1-yard line on our goal line, he called quarterback dive at their best player, number 99. He's not that smart.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God. I'm fucking out.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. So I'm last. Jared first, Mo, you second. I'm last.
This is a game we're losing 3-0, and twice we've had the ball and given it right to them. So we're gonna be down 17-0. I hate this damn team, man.
So you can't tell me
Yeah.
Emory. Nah, he has a good chance, but he throws better than him.
No, I haven't seen that. I've seen
Well,
Emory just throw as many stupid passes.
That's just
this kid.
poor decision.
this
just
kid
a
doesn't
poor
have the
decision.
vision yet. Like the game is not slow for him. But
Yeah.
That's what
Emery-
I'm saying. So
Emery
if you got to
struggles
pass the
too,
ball,
man.
at least give us somebody.
You know what
That's
Emery's problem is when Emery has the ball, right?
He overthinks.
He doesn't anticipate the receiver being open. He has to see it, so he ends up
Well-
holding the ball way too long.
Well, with both of them, it's process and it's different things. Because you're right, Mo. Emery sees it, but he's slow to react. And Richardson, he can't read, and he too casual with the football. It's like, oh well, I'ma just.
He's out of bounds. Out of bounds.
This game's moving too fast for Richardson.
Yeah, right now, at least for right
Oh
now.
no! He was out of bounds.
Touchdown, Georgia.
Oh.
They've got time to get another interception and get another score before the half.
Out of bounds.
His body came down first.
His that leg landed inbounds before his body goes out of bounds. You see the shin?
Call that out.
I haven't seen the replay yet.
It's gonna come down to whether they say his shin touches before that knee. That shin is down.
No,
He's
that's
in,
a touchdown.
Jared, he's in.
That's a touchdown.
This was a competitive game.
And just like that. And a good play turned into a bad play because that interception.
That interception is going to cost us the game. When we do good, it hurts us.
This is getting ugly.
No, man. What I'm going to go for now for the rest of this game, and I want to get real ugly. Dan Mullen needs to go.
And just like that, Hope left the room. Just like that, she is
They're
out.
They're not going to fire Dan Mullen.
Huh?
They're not going to fire Dan Mullen.
Doc, listen, man. We were in the LSU game, right? And our boosters, we were sitting next to some of our boosters, and they are getting fed up with them.
They got to be.
That's what it's going to take, Jared. Once those boosters want him gone, Dan Mullen will be gone.
Yeah, but it doesn't. I'm gonna have an old philosophy. I think I've told Carlton this before. You keep switching the regime, it's not gonna change much. You almost have to have it. You almost have to have the system already built for the regime to change and it be positive. Like the only time that's ever worked out was Ron Zook. He had all the players. He just wasn't a great coach. Then you enter Urban Meyer, and he won with all of Ron Zook's players except physically Tim Tebow.
Yeah, but then Urban Meyer won another championship with his own players. Urban Meyer recruited at a high level. Dan Mullen does not.
I agree. Ron Zook recruited at a high level, though.
Ron Zook recruited at a high level. Urban recruited at a high level. Muschamp recruited at a high level because the University of Florida, you have Florida. Muschamp and Zook couldn't coach. But even Muschamp and Zook, you know what they could do? They could beat Kentucky. Dan Mullen is the only coach to lose to Kentucky in 30-plus years.
He's lost 2 out of 4, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dan Mullen is 1-3 against Ed Orgeron. He's never beat Saban. He's got 1 win against Georgia. He's 2-2 against Stoops. What am I missing here? What am I missing? Why should he stay? And his greatest season was last year, and we still had 4 losses and got trounced in the bowl game. And he was like, "Well, this isn't my real team."
We had no defense last year.
Piece of crap.
Last year's defense was the worst defense I've probably ever seen.
Oh, because we went from a team that couldn't score to all of a sudden we couldn't be stopped. But then all of a sudden we can't play defense. We can never have both sides of the ball clicking. I hate him.
Well,
he's gotta go, man.
And not having both sides click, the defense was always, was something.
1-3 against Ed Orgeron is so embarrassing. Ed Orgeron, 2-2 against Stoops in Kentucky.
He got fired on his day off. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
And Jared, here's my other thing to you about our team. Our team, when you watch them play, is so undisciplined every year under Mullen. We lead the league in penalties. We had a motherfucker in a game we needed to win to stay in the national championship hunt throw a shoe to cost us the game, Jared.
That was true.
Oh.
Was that Marco Wilson?
Do you think this happens with Saban's team?
No.
Do you think
Could you
this
imagine
happens with any
Saban's
other coach
reaction?
in America's team other than Dan Mullen? Because
Saban would lose his mind.
Jared,
His head will
at the
pop
end
off
of the
his neck.
game, Dan Mullen doesn't take any accountability. Even in the Kentucky game this year, he said, they said, were you out coached by Stoops? He goes, we had more rushing yards. We had more passing yards. I don't feel I was out coached. They have more points.
He's definitely out coached.
Your team had 150 yards in penalties, including 8 false starts for 55 yards, and you're going to sit there and not be accountable? That's why our players aren't accountable. The coach isn't.
Yeah, the cultures. I mean, I think he's trying to be like the best player coach or something. You know, when you become a player coach, you lose some of that.
Man, that would be ridiculous if that's what he was attempting to do with what.
You know, he's
with
always
his,
been a player coach.
All I'm going to say, man, is all the
man of the
excuses
kid.
that could be made for him, like Carlton just said, sound ridiculous. Just sound ridiculous. The Kentucky thing to me is mind-blowing. We've lost to Kentucky twice in 30-plus years, and he's been the coach for both of them. I'm supposed to accept that the University of Kentucky is our equal in football now? Because they're 2-2 since Dan Mullen's been out.
I mean, they got a better team.
Oh, yeah, they're not even our equal. They're better. We're looking up at after the Kentucky game. I looked at the standing and it was like, oh, my God, for us to jump in front of Kentucky, we need them to lose 3 times to jump over Kentucky.
That has to be a penalty, bro.
I'm not even looking up. I'm Florida State, Clemson.
I'm cheering for Clemson right now.
Man, Saban just got beat. Didn't even touch it.
Dog, what kind of defense is that, Jared? Jared, did you just see the play?
You know, our defense is so bad.
He just ran straight.
Except Kyer Elam.
He just ran straight.
And the defensive ends. Usually, I can tell you the entire defense. I can tell you 3 players.
I know Carter. I know Elam. I know Debate. I know Brian Cox Jr.
Okay, I can tell you 4. And then we lost Vernon, right?
Yep. We got that Dexter kid at D tackle. He's not good, though.
All right, so are you running plays to run out the clock, or are we running plays to try to score?
They practicing.
Okay, Jared, I'll give you.
They practicing right now.
That. I'll give you another instance where I think Dan Mullen's a clown. The Kentucky game, before the half, he has all 3 timeouts, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. He kills the clock. He kills the clock like we're playing Alabama or something.
Yeah,
he's scared.
In a LSU game, he was definitely playing not to lose. He was not playing to win. And then when it started hurting us, that's a false start.
Jared, their running back had 287 coming into the game. He got 287 on us.
Oh, yeah, the third dude or the backup dude from LSU?
The running back, whoever the kid was, he had 287 yards all year. In one game against us, he got that.
You know he was the backup, right?
They ran 2 plays, dog. Halfback dive, halfback off tackle, and we couldn't stop it.
Yeah, he looked like he was the backup. That's the bad part.
To me, I look at the University of Florida and think they had a lot of backups then, Jared. That's the real sad part. On the O-line, too, in the secondary, everywhere they had backups, and we still couldn't beat that. When I look at the Gators with Dan Mullen, I think Florida should be a team that is competing for national championships. We're not even competing for the SEC.
That's what we thought we were getting.
We're not even competing for the SEC East with him. He's got to go.
That's what we thought we were getting, especially after Muschamp and McElwain.
And look at the recruiters that he's going up against, man. Kirby Smart, Saban. Like, he's nowhere near that level of recruiter. And he doesn't give us an advantage enough with his coaching to be like, I can do this with lesser players.
Is it okay? Now I'm really confused. We have 2 timeouts. We have 33 seconds, and we're throwing I'm trying to figure out: are we just playing to Anthony Richards?
He going for the
his strengths or what?
You're confused because you're
call a timeout.
That's the first.
Oh my God!
Oh no!
Oh my God!
Something else.
Jared, you're starting to wonder why you said he was smart, right?
Who? Mullet? Or?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was really worried that Richardson was going to drop that ball.
I mean, on that play though, Richardson should have tucked the ball and ran. He had alleys and it's wide open, man.
But that's why I'm saying at this point they need to be playing to the strengths of the quarterbacks. Georgia they understand that Richardson is not going to throw the ball deep. If he does, he's not going to be accurate.
I think
They're
we'll
stacking
see.
against the run because they're
See,
stronger than us.
I don't think Richardson is
We'll see number
inaccurate, man.
5
What he's struggling with is where to go
in
with
the
the
second
ball.
half.
Huh?
We'll see number 5 in the second half. Emory Jones. He'll be
It's
back.
not
He'll
gonna,
be
it's not
there.
gonna get. It's not gonna
Switch
get
it
better.
up. I get it. I get you want AR to bust it loose, and I totally agree with that. I do think he has the best upside, but at this point, you need somebody who actually knows how to read a defense.
But fellas, we're 2-3 in the conference. We're 4-3 overall. Play this kid, man, so we can have some experience for next year. This year is done.
You wouldn't have said that if this game was still 3-0.
No, I don't care. The only reason I care about this
now you
game,
want to put them in the game? You want them still in the game?
gang. I told you they'd score again before the half. Yeah, keep him in the game.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
They have scored 24. 20.
No.
No, I can't watch this. Y'all have to good night. Good night. I'm watching another game. I can't do it. I don't have the mentality for this.
Carlton, we got an interception, and off the momentum of our interception, we've given up 21 points. Jared,
23.
what I'm telling you is if they put your boy in,
21,
it's not going to be no better. Might as well let this kid take his lumps, man, and prepare for next year.
And that don't happen.
You know what I'm cheering for now? Just a pummeling.
And that don't happen if he just go in for halftime, right, Jared? When you said, what are you trying to do? Right? So.
But Jared, like you said, you want to blame the kid. You run down the clock to 9 and you're throwing outs, like 5-yard outs.
This hurt.
He knows,
it's an unnecessary risk to take for the reward of getting 5 yards.
They know he can't pass the ball. That's what I'm just saying. There's a little bit of an intelligence.
And then you know what you bring in Jones for now. Dang, boy, they know how to mess up your day.
But Jared, Jones couldn't pass against LSU when Richardson was lighting them up. Georgia's defense is just good. Like I
get that, but I'm just saying everybody here has enough.
What game did they play both of them this year, Jared, where you felt Emory Jones outplayed him?
Emory Jones played an excellent Alabama game.
Yeah, but Richardson didn't play in the game. He was hurt.
He did not play, but I feel like we could have won the game if we did have Richardson because we would have had that dynamic of changing up the fact that they couldn't stop our run game.
I mean, or we could have tied the game. If you know what Dan Mullen said at the end of that game with the 2-point play? He said, we were in the wrong formation. And I realized we were in the wrong formation, but I didn't want to burn a timeout, even though he'd been burning timeouts like crazy all game for all kinds of BS. But with the game on the line, you realize that we're in the wrong formation for the 2-point, and you just let it go. Like, I have no faith in him. Georgia still got 7 seconds. They could get some more points.
This is true.
Oh, my gosh.
Now I'm wondering if we could beat Florida State.
I hope we lose Florida. That is something to wonder.
Look how disappointed my kid is. He crying.
That's him crying at the game.
He's watching.
That's how I feel on the inside. That's my inside voice on the outside. This is because we can't even stay. We can't even get to the fourth quarter. We can't even watch the game. Big Bubs. I know. Dog, I want to take the jersey off too, man. It's like burning my skin, but
I told you, dog. You told me to put on the TiVo. No, sir.
I'm here. Yuck.
Well, when's the first volleyball game?
Yuck.
It was just 3-0.
It was just 3-0. I was okay with 10-0. When I came in, y'all was saying it was 10-0. It's over.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's over at 10-0.
Oh man!
I don't even want to see Spencer
I want them to put in Emory Jones for my boy Jared. so he could see that this will continue.
You think it's gonna get worse?
No, it'll just continue. It's not that I think Emory Jones is horrible, dude. Like, I don't at all. But when I look at Emory Jones, I'm like, I don't see how he's been trained to be a good quarterback. Especially since he's been in the program for 4 years.
Technically, Dak lived in mediocrity for a long time.
But, and dude, Jared, everyone talks like Dak was just lighting it up every year with Dan Mullen there. No, it wasn't until the very end when he started lighting it up for Dan Mullen. This nonsense about he's a quarterback whisperer, please.
Yeah, they did call him that. They did call him that.
Quarterback whisperer. Felipe Franks, what was he whispering?
When he hear that whisper, that be...
What was he whispering in Felipe Franks' ear?
I think they say that because Felipe's in the league, right?
Yes, he got picked up. He had Felipe Franks and Kyle Trask on the same team. Kyle Trask went in the second round to the Super Bowl champions, and he had him behind Felipe Franks for 2 years.
This is true. Felipe Franks wasn't he technically what AR-15 is right now?
I mean, AR-15 to me is a much better athlete.
But, I mean, when we got Felipe Franks, they said he was all world. He was supposed to be like the top dual quarterback, all that.
I didn't even consider him a dual quarterback. To me, he couldn't even run like that. Like, y'all thought he was a runner?
No, Felipe. That's
what they put on any black quarterback. He had dual threat, but some of them aren't runners.
Like Jack Del Rio or something like that. He was behind him for like a little bit. And then when they brought him in every now and then, he would run the ball and, bust it loose.
But before you came on, Jared, we were also talking about it's the recruiting, man. Our receivers don't get open on one-on-one coverage. Like, teams just line up and play us one-on-one. They have no worry of getting dusted, of getting beat, of anything.
Yeah, we lost. Copeland was on the team last year.
We had Tony and Pitts, dog. Those are out of this world talents.
Yeah, we lost a lot of. I mean, but even then, we lost steady receivers. Swain is playing in the league.
Yep,
at a good level. There's one or two more.
I mean, if you're playing in the league, you definitely played well in college. Like, I agree with you, but it's recruiting, right?
Sure.
Other teams reload. We don't reload.
No,
we hope to get lucky later on or something.
Well, there's really only 2 teams that reload every year, though. Maybe 3. I can think of Alabama.
Georgia, Alabama.
I can think of Georgia. And I'm going to say OU. The OU has issues with coaching.
Georgia recruits at an unbelievably high level.
But Lincoln Riley he's getting like some of the best talent you can imagine.
Lincoln Riley, all his quarterbacks are like transfer except for this freshman kid.
Very true.
But 2, Lincoln Riley can coach. Like, Lincoln Riley's just a better coach than our coach.
They don't play defense in the Big 12, though.
Do the Florida Gators? We should join the Big 12.
We would be better than them. I would put
this defense
better than who? Better than
defense is pathetic.
Like defense-wise, we'd be better than Texas. We'd be better than OU.
OU would. I mean, if we played OU, they would smash us so badly.
The bowl game was pretty embarrassing.
And I'll tell you this about OU. They put in a freshman quarterback. He's lighting it up. We have Emory Jones for 4 years, and he's not lighting it up.
No. But I'm going. Let's see. I'm watching this Florida State Clemson game.
You changing the channel?
I'm not going to watch this Florida game no more. I don't know.
No, it's like, why ruin your Saturday, brother? Like,
no, you didn't ruin it, but I don't have the gumption to sit there.
Me and Uncle Mo was only going to halftime, I think, because he going to the Braves game.
I'm going to the World Series, man.
Oh, well, yeah. You don't get too many of those. So.
I'm taking a sign with me to the World Series that says "Fire Dan Mullen." I hope they put me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it to another sport to let it be known.
Get some national attention to it. Let's get the discussions going.
I won't even lie to you. I hate the smug look on his face. It's his whole face irritates me at this point.
You have
that
the same feeling
smug,
that I had about
arrogant
John
look that he has.
McElwain was the worst to me. He would
Man.
cry and he'd be like, "These guys just didn't give up." And
You just hated on McElwain because he was humping
I
that
hated
shark.
McElwain. Now
Because he was
they
humping
called
that
him a
shark.
quarterback whisperer too, and we couldn't score the fucking ball.
Dude, McElwain, at least Dan Mullen deserved to get a shot at Florida because he was an offensive coordinator here and we won championship.
Right.
McElwain had no business being the head coach of the University of Florida. Just like Ron Zook had no business being the head coach of the University of Florida. Will Muschamp I got because he was a young assistant. He was up and coming. Everybody wanted him.
Right.
He's just not a good
I couldn't
head coach.
remember. Was he the defensive coordinator for the championship team?
He was the defensive
For
coordinator
Texas,
for
that's what I meant for
Alabama
Texas.
team,
Yeah.
and in Texas, he was actually
He
pronounced
was the coach in waiting at Texas.
Yeah.
I
He was
knew
supposed
that
to
much,
get the
but I didn't
job.
remember the timing.
When Mac Brown retired, Will Muschamp was supposed to become the head coach
Correct.
of Texas,
Correct.
but we hired him before Mac Brown retired.
Right.
Well, did he retire? I thought he got fired.
Who?
Mac Brown.
Well, they came to
he
a
still hang out.
mutual agreement.
Yeah, it was
fired
time.
his ass.
Hey, man, but Mac Brown comes back in Carolina, and Mac Brown's got something left.
Yeah, Mac Brown.
Yeah.
He can recruit too.
Touche.
Jared, you might think I'm crazy. I've been telling Carlton this. Give me some Lane Kiffin, man. I'll take some Lane Kiffin at Florida.
Ooh, that's a rough one.
We'll recruit at a high
Can't
level
do
with
it.
Lane Kiffin. He'll hire a defensive
that's like going to
coordinator
the
that
dark
knows
side
what
right
he's
there.
doing. Lane
do
Kiffin,
it.
man.
I can't do it.
No, yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can't keep going with Dan Mullen, dog. Lane Kiffin. Unless they open up the pocketbook and pay Lincoln Riley. Unless you want to open up the pocketbook and try to get Lincoln Riley out of Oklahoma, I'm telling you,
I think he would leave Oklahoma though?
Look at what Lane Kiffin's done with Ole Miss. Like, look what he's done with Ole Miss. Lane Kiffin would
leave, but do you think Lincoln Riley would leave? I don't think Lincoln Riley would leave.
I think if you paid someone enough money, they'd do anything. Saban left the Dolphins, right? After he told us the day before he was staying.
Did you create a Jimbo Fisher?
Who?
If you pay him enough money, you create a Jimbo Fisher. And you don't want that.
Jimbo Fisher, I take what Texas A&M's doing over what we're doing. Texas A&M looks better than us. People act like
Texas
Jimbo
A&M
Fisher
gonna be at the same place as us though at the end of the year. They're not gonna be in the
listen to what I'm saying though. Texas A&M last year was a top 5 team in the country at the end of the year. Texas A&M this year is having a disappointing season, but you know what Texas A&M did? They went out there and beat Alabama. So no matter what else happens for Texas A&M this year, they're like, we beat Alabama. It's a success.
Sure.
We love that.
Sure. I give you that.
They got something. It's something.
You look at Texas A&M and their fan base has hope. They have something to look forward to. The three of us are talking about let's bring Lane Kiffin in and disagreeing on that. We don't have hope.
I want to say to the world that
she went upstairs, buddy. You want to come say hi? Come say hi.
I'm against Darth Vader being our.
You want to show him your Gator shirt? Come show him your Gator shirt. Say go Gators.
Hey, little man.
Hey, Johnny, look into the camera.
Jared, every morning on Saturday, I wake up my son and put him in a Gator shirt. For what?
For grooming him.
Yeah, he gotta go out there and make it better. He gotta go out there and make it and improve it.
Oh, let me make this announcement right now. In the future, if my son is good enough to play for your school, I hope you're ready to pay him. He's not playing for free. I can't exploit my kid.
So you want him to get endorsements, or you want money straight from
I want money from the school. I want endorsements. I want it all, Jared. I want it all. I'm gonna be that guy sitting in the living room talking about where's his bag. I better find a duffel bag, boy. Oh my God!
All right, fellas. So what you think? Are you ready to call it?
You, my brother.
Yeah.
Say it again.
A pleasure to meet you, man. I wish I could have met you under better circumstances.
Look, one day we will get back to that sweet Atlanta.
One day.
SEC championship game, and we might have a chance.
So, Jared, you at homecoming or you in town?
No, I'm in town, man. I'm still too COVID unfriendly to be in niggerdom of unmasked people.
All
You
right.
know, homecoming is a wild time, and you know, FAMU is full of hazers.
Mhm.
So you walk up there with a mask, you're gonna be, what you got a mask on for? Nah, I don't need that. I don't,
It's like
I don't
that.
need that with 50 to 100,000 black folks there. Like, you know, get all out of character. And it's Tallahassee, man. You know, Tallahassee is not an easy place to get to. That is a smooth
Yeah,
conservative side $1,300 $1,500 weekend trip.
that's fair. Okay. All right. Well, we here.
So you at home?
Yeah, man. I ain't going nowhere. I'm sad now. You know,
You gonna watch the rest of the game?
I ain't decided yet. I'm gonna go see what these kids doing. If I have to bop somebody in the head, you know how it go. They been,
get
I
that
told them to
anger
stay
off.
out the way, so they done had run of the house for since we've been streaming. So
Yeah,
I got to
go
go
get some
see
anger
what
out.
damage been done.
Yeah.
All right,
So
man. Appreciate you, homie.
yeah, man.
I'll holler at you.
All right.
Thank you for joining us. That was fun, and we hope to do it again real soon.